Hello everybody. Trying out a new resolution today. I got a super wide monitor and that gives me a lot of real estate here to work with. So if you think this new layout is superior to what I've previously been doing, let me know. I would very much like that. Okay, let's dive right into this. I forgot to load up the comments, hold on. Gotta take this over here, excuse me. Alright, well, we're gonna keep the YouTube video, but I'm gonna restart the trading view idea. Thank you for your patience. Okay, everybody, welcome to today's trading view idea. I want to first talk about Bitcoin, and then I want to rant about how trading can actually be pretty similar to the music business. As someone who went to music school, I know, believe it, I do have some insights on similarity. And I saw a post today on Reddit about a guy who wanted to go in to trading that require a high investment of time and effort for a very long period of time before you can even make the smallest kind of return, right? You can't start getting guitar lessons and expect to make money off of your guitar playing in the first year, unless you're a prodigy, and well, then I guess you can stop watching this video. All right? So nobody gets good overnight. It takes a very long time of practice and, quite frankly, a bit of innovation to get where you need to go. So they say that popular music, or music that goes viral, is 75% expected, and we can call that the fundamentals in trading, and 25% innovation, right? Your edge. And this is very true in the music industry. There's a ratio, actually, on expected performance and expected style, and then what 25% of it is new things that you bring to the table. So, fundamentals, you gotta learn it. And then secondarily, your edge. What is your edge? What do you use that nobody else uses? And what insight can you gain that the masses do not see? Well, I'm going to explain my edge to you today. Or at least how my edge is working for me today. So, first of all, let's take a look at our mean inversion condition. Right? When we enter the purple band, like we have done here, it implies that we will see lateral trading, or sideways price action, until one of two conditions are met. One, we touch this moving average, 140, reverts below the 0.7 value, okay? So, one or the other. If price action returns to the mean, that is a completion of our condition. We are looking for a swing low entry into that condition. For me, it was here, when we re-entered the teal band from below. So I am currently long on Bitcoin, with an implied swing high going up to 8,800 and the minimum target being 8,000. At the moment, the target continuously gets lower because of the slope of the moving average. That is the one flaw of the strategy. Your profit ratio slowly degrades into nothing, right? Because, what did I do? I initially entered my position here, right? I used 2% stop loss, and then my upside was 10%. I got a 5-to-1 profit ratio. Well, now that is degraded to 8.5%, and my stop loss has remained the same, or could even get a little bit lower if my defined swing lows, as defined by ACAT, lower as well. So you start off with like a 5-to-1 profit ratio, and then it slowly degrades to a 1-to-1 or worse. So there is that added risk factor. However, I do have the fact that it is a very reliable system. So the chances of price continuing trend before compression finishes, or not completing the mean reversion is very, very, very low. So what's good is I know when the condition is no longer valid, and I know when to minimize my risk, right? It's when we revert below the 0.7 value. So, goodness, I have a lot of options here for me. I am currently long. I have a good stop loss. However, the condition should end by tomorrow. So if we don't get a significant bump up in price here, I will be forced to either reduce my position size or or just leave my stop loss in place or move it up just slightly. Okay, so here we have all these tiny little expansions, and we have ACAT set to read our compression range is based on the 0.4 value. I'm changing that to 0.7 because we want it reading off of this green expanse on top rather than each of these blue little bubbles. So let's get that loaded up. And while it loads, oh, okay. Very nice. So this green band is defining our range. It's somewhat unlikely that price will leave it, which is fine. It's actually pretty cool. You'll notice that the one area where we do dip below, we actually get expansion to the downside. And what does that happen? It means we tag the outer standard deviation of our compression period. And that's really attractive how when we actually do see downward expansion outside of our compression range, it stops at the 3.2 standard deviation of the compression range. So that would have been a great long area counter trend position. Actually, just any tag of that on the outside is very nice. So looking for a swing low around 7,000. If that happens, that what is that, the ticker? I don't know what that is. IMOEX. Hold on. Yeah, you have an active bearish mean reversion condition here. And I'm going to switch the compression period back to reading off the 0.4 value. Yeah, it's entered a longer compressionary period, so I would be careful of this. Sure, you can try to catch the swing high in a lower time frame, but it's still a lot of risk. Yeah, I would not play with this. I'm sorry. I got a question. It says, Carlo Mobilio, hey Shark, look. 4-hour chart. Sure, you have negatively weighted CCI readings at the moment. But that might become more relevant if we see a swing high and this compression period ends. Sure, I would consider that a potential short position if we were betting on longer term trend. So if we saw some kind of run up here and rejection, 14 period would weight itself positively while there was net negative weighting on the downside. Yeah, I would consider that for a short entry. But at this time, no. Lynn says, can you look at XPD? Yes. I don't know what XPD is. BTC. What is XPD? You got to give me the exact ticker, please. Let me know. I want to know what that is. XPDU's knee. Okay. Palladium. Oh, duh. I've actually looked at the Palladium chart a lot recently. Hey man, it's a bull run, and there's no overexhaustion on the daily. Oh. That certainly looks euphoric. Well, you got a trend. If you want to try to catch the swing low, you can. It's really all I can offer you because it's the fervor here is palpable. So I would be careful, to say the least. Also, do you guys like the new resolution? Is it good? That would have been a nice long entry there, but I'm not seeing any positions we can take right now. Okay, well, I'll leave this open for another minute. You guys get your questions in. If there's nothing new, I'll be on my way. Cool. I guess that's it. It has been a pleasure. I'll see you all tomorrow at 1 p.m. MST. I need to find the power cable for my printer because I need... I don't know what I need. Oh, I got...